right. Folks, you remember Don Shooter. Don Shooter was the Republican Yuma, Arizona state senator who was accused of multiple years worth of sexual harassment claims. And when he was asked about it at an event by a local reporter, this is the way that he reacted. This was back in January.
You've got to comment about the women, what the women are saying about you.
No, Dennis, I don't have to. There's an ongoing investigation.
Okay. Do you think this is a distraction from the legislative session?
There's an ongoing investigation. I will have no comment. There's an ongoing investigation. I will have no comment. Any confusion?
No, there's no confusion.
At a certain point, you are the one that's harassing people.
I'm not harassing you.
You are harassing me. I feel harassed. I feel harassed. Yeah, well, I feel harassed in public.
But you're an elected official. You should be answering these kinds of questions. You've been accused of some serious...
Here he goes. He's going to circle the camera. Yeah. Oh, my God.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Why'd you do that?
Seemed like the right thing to do.
There you go. Well, Don...
you don't even have the place where he gets the weird sip of water after.
Right, no. Well, let's not. Don Shooter, who did that do-si-do, was facing a vote as to whether or not he should be voted out of the Arizona House. And this is leading up to the vote. He is commenting on the bill of expulsion, and here he is outlining the arguments. And I should say, let me just give you a little sense of what Don Shooter is accused of. He's accused of creating a hostile work environment for female colleagues. There were 9 women who publicly alleged misconduct, ranging from unwanted touching to inappropriate sexually charged comments. You will hear the way that he said he responded to these. At one point, he told investigators that women like to feel pretty, so he often tells them they're pretty, even when he doesn't think they are.
He's like Gandhi.
He is literally Michael Scott. Continue.
Here is a story that he approached a fellow lawmaker, Michelle Ugenti-Rita from Republican from Scottsdale. She made 11 allegations of misconduct against Shooter. At one point, he bought her a bottle of tequila and put her in her office, along with the printed lyrics to an overtly sexual song about the liquor. You and tequila make me crazy. When it comes to you, oh, the damage I could do, the song goes. At one point, investigators said to him, they made it clear how ridiculous his behavior was. Quote, it's inappropriate to tell 2 complete strangers who are appealing to your good graces and powerful position, who believe they were advocating to save Arizona jobs, that your one regret is the failure to have sex with Asian twins in Mexico. The behavior that Shooter exhibited was so routine that he initially thought a complaint about him referring to his penis was actually from a different time that had occurred while talking to other House members. It was also alleged that he said to a fellow lawmaker during a Liberty Caucus meeting, when she excused herself to breastfeed her infant child, apparently Shooter said he wished he were that lucky baby.
Yes, I saw that one. That sounds so
And
nice.
when investigators said, asked him if that occurred, he said, well, it sounded like something I would have said. So here is Representative Don Shooter making his last case to not vote to expel him from the Arizona House.
7 some odd years ago, I came up as a write-in candidate. My neighbor sent me up here to clean house, to balance the budget, to fight for them. And even people that couldn't fight for themselves, I fought for. The real obscenity in this place is not anything that I said, but the fact that we steal toothpaste money from developmentally disabled people. That's obscenity. So here's what I'm going to say. It's been my honor to represent the people of District 13. I have faithfully executed my duties. I've never taken bribes. I've never considered
No bribes.
one way or another except on the merits of a bill. I've said stupid things. I've done stupid things. I stood on the carpet. I took it like a man. I apologized.
Totally command.
Can't go back to the past. I can't change it, but I can change the future if given the opportunity. And frankly, you do whatever you need to do. Any of my people who are my friends and feel like they owe me anything, you don't owe me anything. You owe the people of the state of Arizona something. Let the facts speak for themselves. I've given those booklets in my office if you want to know what prompted this thing. And I hope I don't lose by one vote.
That's
I don't
true.
think I will. Anyway, that's all I have to say.
Losing by one vote would have been something like, I don't know, 30 to 29 or 39 to 38, something like that. It turned out it was 56 to 3, in which Don Shooter lost his vote. Here he is actually giving his vote on whether or not he should be expelled. He voted, not surprisingly, against the resolution or the, and then he basically, I don't know, I guess you could say he dropped the mic.
Mr. Shooter, how do you vote?
I vote no.
Mr. Shooter votes no.
On his way out, you see that smile he gave? You almost expected him to go like, hey, nice set.
I think he was like, if I don't drop this mic, I'll regret it almost as much as not banging those Asian twins.
Jesus.
It's like something out of the movie Election. The senior class is going to remember that speech for many years to come.